Welcome to the England Rugby Pod. Thanks for downloading episode 6. Today we're taking a live look at the official squad announcement for the 2017 Lions Tour to New Zealand. You're listening to the England Rugby Pod, the rugby podcast that believes England will win the World Cup in 2019. Hi guys, welcome to the episode. We're going to follow the Lions announcement as it happens. So I've got it live right in front of me here and we're going to talk you through what's going on as it happens. I'm here with Dan. Hi Dan.
Morning.
So the backs, they've gone with Dan Biggar. It's the first name, along with Elliot Daly. Jonathan Davis, not unexpected. Yep. Faz is obviously there. We always knew that was going to happen. Owen Farrell. Lee Halfpenny, Robbie Henshaw, Stuart Hogg. So far, no surprises.
Dan Biggar, I'm a little surprised about, I must admit.
JJ's in.
Is JJ on?
JJ's in.
All that anger we were showing this morning thinking he'd been left out, but he's in. Great, that's awesome.
Conor Murray, we knew. George North, we knew.
Yeah.
Jack Noel.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Are you making a note of all these, by the way?
Nope. I'm listening intensely to you. Jared Payne's in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sexton?
Yeah, sure.
Tommy Seymour?
Okay. This is different to what we both believe to be real. That's interesting.
Yeah. Big Ben Teo is in. He's got the call.
Good man.
All right, Anthony Watson is a go.
Anthony Watson, great.
Reece Webb, Liam Williams, both not unexpected.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Ben Youngs he's gone with.
Not Danny Care,
no. So on to the forwards.
So the backs, we were heard lies this morning. We were told lies.
Rory Best, Dan Cole.
Yeah.
Faletau.
I kind of expected. He slips injured, isn't he? So I guess that was kind of expected.
Furlong.
Okay.
Jamie George.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's ahead of Hartley. We'll see.
Hendo's in. Ian Henderson.
Okay.
Toje. No surprises, but that's great.
Yeah, he had to go.
Yeah, Alan Wynne.
Okay.
Yeah, George Cruz.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
He got 80 minutes last weekend, didn't he? So it seems like he might be fit.
Yeah, Laws is in. So Marler and McGrath both get the call.
Yeah.
Oh, Moriarty.
Is Moriarty's in? Okay. Oh, no. I think I know the implications of that.
Yeah, O'Brien's in.
O'Brien's in, yeah.
Omani's in.
Yeah, sure.
Ken Owens.
So Dylan Hartley's out.
Kyle Sinclair.
That's great. I'm happy about that.
Stander and Tipperick.
Sure.
Yeah, Mako's in.
Yeah.
Got to be Billy, surely. Yeah, both Vinivolas.
Yeah, there was
a little pause there.
Just messing with us.
Yeah, Warburton.
Well, he's already been confirmed as captain, so we need that one.
That's it. And captain confirmation is Sam Warburton. So I didn't write down all of the backs, but
mate, sorry, I got carried away listening to you.
So we're doing it again now. Biggar, Daly, Davies, Farrell.
Yeah, I've got them. They've just popped up here.
Henshaw, Hogg, Joseph, Murray North, Noel Payne. I think we're up to date there, aren't we? Sexton, Seymour, Teo, Watson.
The backs, no major surprises. I think the one thing that I'm a little disappointed in, I would have liked to have seen George Ford over Dan Biggar.
Yeah.
That is, I suspect, the English in me, but even as just as a rugby fan and a Lions fan, I think Ford might have offered more, but it's not. It's not hugely controversial. When we were chatting earlier and we'd heard that Jamie Roberts was going ahead of JJ, I think we were both ready to
Yeah, I know.
smash up our house.
But we know who's not going.
Who?
Joe Launchbury.
Yeah. So the forwards. Yeah, I'm amazed by that.
Yeah, so no Joe Launchbury. Let me have a look at my list of what we expected. So we expected Vunipola, McGrath, Marler, possibly Healy, and we got. Did we get all of those? We definitely got Vunipola. We got McGrath. We got Marler, and Healy's a no. So
Healy's not a major surprise to me. He wasn't in my first load, first round of picks. He wasn't in mine.
And then Furlong, Cole, Sinclair. So that's pretty much what we said. I think I threw in Healy and Lee as 2 extras when I was being weird about wanting 49 people or something. But take those 2 out, and we got 6 of those. Hookers, Best, George, Owens, no Hartley. Again, we always knew one of those wasn't going, and I suspect it was always looking like, unless he was going to be captain, Dylan probably wasn't going to go. So disappointing, but not a major surprise.
I think that's a fair pick. I think he has, if let's face it, I think he's picked the 3 best hookers.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Second row, Launchbury, the big surprise, he's not going, but
that's ridiculous. I don't believe that Ian Henderson's a better player than him. He's only taken 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Has he taken Donica Ryan?
No, he's not taken Donica Ryan. I know we heard that earlier, but he's taken 5. Henderson, Atoje, Wyn Jones, Cruz, and Laws.
Yeah. So actually, that's exactly what I said. It's just he hasn't put in Launchbury as the extra one. He's just taken the 5. So, we've done all right so far. Back row, Vunipola, Faletau, they're the 2 8s. Stander, Warburton obviously is the captain. O'Brien, Omani, Tipperick. He hasn't taken Haskell or Rob Shaw, which is obviously a shame for them.
Yeah, Rob Shaw, I understand. Like he's been injured. It's a shame. It would be nice for him to have gone because, he's a good player, but he has been injured. That's understandable. The Haskell thing, I think that's just as a result of the last 2 big games he's played in. It's basically been him against O'Brien.
Yeah, O'Brien's just pipped into the post there, hasn't he? It's a shame because Haskell would have been a great tourist, but
I think he'd have been a good tourist, and I think you're comparing them completely light for light, which maybe you need to. I think there was a place for Haskell on this tour, and I'm disappointed he's not there. I'm not saying the others. So the thing that actually I'm a little disappointed in. So we said Moriarty's going, didn't you say?
Yeah,
Ross Moriarty.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't.
I should have stuck with my original selection. I took him out.
You did, yeah. I would have still gone Haskell ahead of Moriarty.
Yeah, no, I would have done too. But he obviously needed an extra Welsh player in there, didn't he?
Of course he did, yeah. Actually, as a squad, do you know what? It's not that controversial. There's some where you're like, okay, he's gone with him instead of him. The only one that, to me, it's a major surprise and I don't get is Launchbury.
In the forwards?
Overall.
Well, so even in the back, we've got Jared Payne, Tommy Seymour.
Yeah.
Both people we didn't have on our lists. We didn't even talk about them.
Well, I spoke about. I remember mentioning Seymour and saying that I thought because I'd picked Daly ahead of Seymour, but actually Daly was put down as a centre rather than a wing. And I did say that I thought Seymour was a better wing. So I don't think it's bad that Seymour's going. And actually this will please our friends at the Scotland Rugby pod who got in contact with us because we'd only put 1 Scottish player down. Yeah. So, fellas, we apologise. We were wrong. There is an extra one, and deservedly so. But yeah, Seymour, he's a good wing. I would have liked to have seen, as I said, Ford ahead of Bigger, but it's not a major surprise. He's not, I don't think.
No, I'm just working through it. There's Davies, Henshaw. So the centres are Farrell, Joseph, Davies, Henshaw, Tia. Is that what he's gone for?
Looks like it, yeah. No, Jonathan Davies. Yeah. Did you say that?
Yeah, said that. And Jared Payne, Tommy Seymour, both out wide. They're both well on the wing, aren't they?
Seymour, yeah.
Yeah, so Jared Payne, Tommy Seymour, both on the wing, with Watson, North, Noel. Daly, I'm guessing, is in there as a bit of a utility back. So again, it's more or less what we've said. Obviously, there's no Ashton. He was always a bit of a long shot.
Can I only see? Oh no, sorry. I was going to say, can I only see? Yeah, sorry to carry that. Ashton was a bit of a long shot. It would have been a surprise if he was called up, but it would have been deserved as well. But I don't think there's any controversy with not calling him up, because as much as we say his stats is great, he's been playing well, he hasn't played international for a long time, and then that will have an impact.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting actually. So he's gone with quite a few more backs than we expected. So looking at the backs, he's gone Murray, Webb, Young, scrum half. He's gone Sexton, Bigger at fly half. Assuming that Farrell is a centre, he's gone Farrell, Joseph, Davies, Henshaw, Teo, Payne, and possibly Daly in the centres, with Watson, North, Noel, Seymour, Hogg, Williams, Halfpenny making up the back three.
Yeah, the way he's positioned that, I think, and we're sort of guessing Daly here, Payne there. So both Payne and Daly are realistically utilities.
Yeah.
They're centres, wing or fullback. Oh, and both of them can play either one of those positions. The only thing looking at that for me is, with those utilities, why are you taking Halfpenny? Like, why could Halfpenny's place, could that not have been another forward, a Launchbury, a Haskell, or...
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's that kicking option that you talked about, and I guess it depends what
True.
he's looking at doing. If he's thinking he wants Bigger on the bench, I don't know why you'd have Bigger on the bench for a test match anyway, assuming that Farrell is in at centre with Sexton at 10. You don't need a Bigger on the bench.
Yeah, and when I was saying that kicking option was based upon George Ford going as well. If you've now got Bigger going, he's a very good kicker. So the Halfpenny... To me, a Halfpenny, Halfpenny's been a class act over the years, but not recently. I don't think he's deserved his Lions call up, and I think he's going ahead of people who would have offered more.
No, I think I agree with you. I mean, the good news is, and no disrespect to him, but his best days are behind him. Jamie Roberts is not on that list. That does appear to have been a bit of fake news.
It's just complete crap, isn't it? And what's annoying is you and I brought it hook, line, and sinker. I think we even posted what the definite Lions squad was, which it just isn't.
I did caveat it with, if this is the Lions squad.
Oh, well done.
just in case.
I can't believe it. Who told us this? I think it was Bolly, wasn't it?
No,
Bolly and Village.
Village.
Was it Village?
Village, this one's on you, my friend.
I'm going to hunt you down, Village. No, I'm glad Roberts isn't there. Like you say, I don't. He's beyond his best. I would have been surprised and a little disappointed if he had been selected.
He's been on 2 tours already, hasn't he?
2009, 2013, yeah, and he was great.
Yeah,
and he added huge value, but I don't think he's ready for this tour. And there's a part of me still angry, thinking, why are people suggesting Roberts? He's not going. I need to get over it.
You want to think that in this day and age, with how competitive rugby is, 2 tours is enough. If you've got someone who's going on more than 2 tours, then it questions the talent around you and the development that's going on. So this is good. I'm happy with this. Obviously, we'd like to see Haskell there, and we're a bit surprised we're very surprised by the Launchbury decision. But other than that, I think we're fairly happy with what they've gone with. Just to kind of round off the forwards, props: Vunipola, McGrath, Marler, Furlong, Cole, Sinclair. Hookers: Best, George Owens. Second row: Laws, Itoje, Alan Wynne, George Cruz, Ian Henderson. And in the back row, Vunipola, Stander, Warburton, Falatau, O'Brien, Omani, Tipperick, and Moriarty.
It's a good back row. Of course we want to see Haskell. I mean, we're always going to favour, if it's 50-50 call, we're always going to go down England, aren't we? But it's still a good back row, and that's still there's no one there who hasn't earned it.
No, absolutely. And I think, let's be honest, when was the last time a Lions tour didn't need people flying out? I mean, Haskell's got to be right up there at the top of the list of people to go out, likewise with Joe Launchbury. So I think there's a very good chance that we see one or both of them. Even Dylan Hartley He's probably been told not to go too far. It'd be interesting to see if he goes to Argentina or not.
I think so. So that's interesting. I think Hartley will now probably commit to going to Argentina as the captain, in which case he may not even be flown out if there was injury.
Well, that gets announced tomorrow, so we can put any rumours to bed. Let's not get into this whole fake news and putting out stories that aren't true thing.
Well, let's definitely not get into
that's
that.
That's not what we're about. So there'll be some more on that tomorrow, but interesting. Okay, I feel like I need to go away and digest this now.
Yeah, I need to think it through. At the moment, the thing I'm looking at the backs, I actually quite like the setup of these bats. I like the fact Tommy Seymour's going. I know I hadn't necessarily had him in my team, but seeing him now, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you're going, actually. He's a good player.
Yeah.
They're all fairly useful, in fairness. But...
Well, what we will do is we will digest some of this. We'll have a look. We'll see if we can work out what we think the starting 15 is going to be, and we can have that as a little intro to tomorrow's episode, where we will do a similar thing, but with the announcement, following the announcement of the England touring party to Argentina.
Great.
Sound good?
Yes. No, that sounds like a good plan. I'm going to go away and start working on mine now.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. It's a short and sweet one today, but hopefully it's been informative, and we will speak to you again soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to check out our website, englandrugbypod.com, which will keep you updated with sort of any actual real news that we have, and sort of we'll keep you updated, obviously, with our thoughts as well. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, and please leave us your reviews on iTunes, because that is how we get noticed. Much appreciated. Take care, guys.